Have you ever experienced a tour in a cemetery? An actual voodoo ceremony?
Come on, let me take you to all the places that I have traveled in the last 50 years.
Looks as if we are in Chennai.
Haiti. The view from our hotel room.
After a tiring bus trip of about 7 hours with intermittent stress with the immigration and then with those taxi people, we landed at this hotel. We had a good night's sleep, and today we are planning to get out and do whatever is possible as we have just one day here before we leave back to DR. We did a lot of things today, but I'm going to share with you one of the most important things, our encounter with a voodoo ritual at a cemetery.
We're getting into the area of Voodoo. This is the cemetery. We're entering the cemetery.
I am embarrassed to say that my curiosity about Haitian voodoo was the only reason I went to put outputs. Let's find out if ritualistic voodoo is still practiced in modern day Haiti, and is it really as bloody, as macabre, and as terrifying as it's generally portrayed? The short answer to both questions is yes. I was really tensed at the situation inside the cemetery, and I do not know if I can take a video of all these things. That's why I'm just not pointing my video camera at any faces and trying to be very discreet about it. But as the time moves on, I started shooting some good videos. In Haitian voodoo, they believe in the Gede, the family of Iowa, the spirits, which represent the powers of death and fertility. Baron Criminal is the most fearsome of the Gyde, a murderer and rapist in real life who became a ferocious demon after his death. When we walked into his temple, there was this family sitting and performing a voodoo ritual, but they got disturbed when they saw a stranger and then they got away from that place. From then on, it was a private show for us.
This is the place Voodoo ceremony is being done. This guy is doing something. Looks like a yajna. He's pouring. I hope he's not going to set fire to it. It's salt, I think. It looks like salt. This looks like a typical voodoo temple. And my guide tells me if you want to put a curse on somebody, come here and place the curse.
The ritual was over, and we got out of that place with a mixed feeling of fear and wonderment.
That was his
Son.
father.
Yeah, baby dog's son.
Papa Dog's son was Baby Dog.
Baby dog
Baby-
is the
she asked
is the son.
Son.
This is the cemetery of Papa Dog and the
Which was
Baby Dog,
destroyed.
which was destroyed afterwards.
Papa Doc and Baby Doc were those infamous dictators who ruled Haiti for a long time with an iron fist. And once their regime was overthrown, their bodies were removed from this crypt and burnt, and they were looted.
Both my sons really surprised at what this dad tastes to bring me to this place. Huh? All these three guys are tagging along with us, trying to show us something. I don't know what they are going to show us, but we are just walking through the cemetery. I think they are taking us to the temple.
We left those shrines behind to walk deeper into the labyrinth, but our presence had not gone unnoticed, and it was around this time I realized we were being followed. I was a little concerned as to what their motive could be. Maybe we are going to be mugged, but it turned out that they were looking for that extra dollar. After the earthquake in 2010, people who were looking for dwelling places moved into this graveyard, I suppose. We were coming closer to the heart of this community of grave dwellers. The tomb cells grew more frequent, along with other signs of habitation, food waste, cigarette ends, even livestock such as goats and hens that pecked and grazed quietly in the grass among the monuments. In a tensed atmosphere supercharged with the kind of a concern, we walked through all those graves and we reached a memorial.
They have made a memorial for the earthquake victims.
From there, we walked straight into the most important shrine of them all, the shrine of Baron Samedi. For those who are not very familiar with Haitian voodoo legacy, Baron Samedi is considered to be the ruler of the underworld. He is the head of the dead, leader of the family, of the spirits.
Head priest.
What's happening?
Head priest.
Who? No. But it looks like a Christian cross.
No. அதுதான் ஸ்பிரிட்லாம் இருக்குமா?
Baron Samedi is usually dressed in a funerary attire with a skeletal face and a top hat. There were pictures of him and all his subordinate deities like criminal and everyone, including his wife. And it was a real airy feeling.
Looks scary.
You're supposed to buy what you want for them.
From there, we walked into a church. Yes, a Catholic church where a service was in progress. People were singing and they were almost in a trance.
Some ceremony going on, and it seems to be a Catholic church.
A few minutes of walk brought us to a tree. A love tree. Yes.
Supposed to wait.
So this battery is there to if you have your girlfriend or you're working somewhere and you don't and then you just came here, you buy I think you can see
Oh, you
those.
put those in the tree?
Yeah, those and you put them together and you just came here.
Excuse me.
Hang them here.
This is a love tree, I believe. If you have a girlfriend and a boyfriend who wants to meet, they come here and put those two things together, and maybe they fall in love. Do they?
We tie yellow threads on trees, we hang baby baskets on them, and even in Europe, they place locks on the bridges. Thinking of it, I think the world is same wherever you go.
Jocelyn, what is this place, Jocelyn? What is this place?
This place is a voodoo temple.
It's a voodoo temple?
Yeah, when people got sick, they just came here to get healed. And if you're looking for a job and you need a job, you just came here. This is the
Place
voodoo.
where you wish things to happen.
Yeah,
If you want something, you come here and pray.
yeah.
Look at their offerings to their god, mainly booze and cigars.
We are still walking around inside the cemetery. We have seen a voodoo temple, we have seen a voodoo place where they do the ceremony, and a lot of popular people who are buried.
It was time for us to leave, but just before we reached the entrance to the cemetery, our guide pulled us aside into a clearing between the stones. Clearly, he was looking for a tip. Of course, we paid him gladly.
Big negotiations going on for the price. I think the tour seems to be over, and we should be getting back to the car.
Wow, it was a big relief getting out of the cemetery and into our car.
We have just finished our tour of the cemetery.
I'm sure this must have given you also a very different kind of feel. We still have to see a lot more in Haiti, like its earthquake spoiled buildings, its slums, and of course, a voodoo practitioner's home. Stay with me and I'll take you to all these places. If you want to travel to a lot more places like this with me, why don't you subscribe, share, and like this channel? Thanks for watching. We'll meet again.